Hata walikuja wakachukua vitu vyangu.
Niko na miaka 52. Nianza hii kazi nikiwa na miaka 25.
Tunatumiaga condom.
Nalala na watu labda 4.
Niko na miaka 54. Na niko na watoto 4.
It may look dark and deserted here in Town, but that is not the case. Old women are out here trying to make ends meet. Widows who have families to raise, single women who have children in school but cannot raise school fees. They're desperate, old and forgotten.
Of the 32, only one is remaining. A reminder that life can take a startling turn. A mother of 7 whose dream was to be a role model wife and mother. Then her husband died. A 30-year-old widow was left in a world where a young wife like her had no right to own land. She was evicted from her matrimonial home in Karatina. She ended up here.
Kama anakosa kupatia mtu mwili, umetoa kitu yake wapi? Labda umpatie.
That was to be a bumpy introduction to commercial sex work.
Kama mimi naleta hapa hiyo usiona ni aibu.
As one gets older, clients become scarce. 34 years later, she peddles her frail and aging body for as little as 20 shillings. On a good day, she gets 50 to 100 shillings, and many times, nothing.
Anunua uga, sukari, kwota, kalia, shilingi 15, imeisha.
So how many men will this 64-year-old sleep with in a day to put food on the table?
Lakini unauliza swali gumu hiyo. Nalala na watu labda 4. Sio hii watoto wadogo hii. Pana. Nataka msee kama mimi.
The duck is a business fortress.
Kutoka saa 1, saa 2, 2:30.
The night is still too young for this group of women aged between 49 and 54. They agreed to meet us in one of the lodgings. The owner knows them well. We pay 700 shillings for a double room. The smell is a mixture of fresh farm produce and sweat, suffocating, yet at the same time a reminder that 8 of us are crammed in a poorly ventilated room, the venue of our interview. Coincidentally, there is no electricity. Power cuts are common. Chaka is a small but big town, home to the biggest market in the county. But they cannot afford the steak, so they sell what they got, their bodies.
Bwana wangu alifariki, akaniacha na watoto walikuwa kidogo. Msichana rafiki yangu akaniambia ati kuna kazi nyingine inafanyago. Ndio akanipeleka kwa bar, ukipata mteja mchana unaenda tu. Mimi natafuta wateja wale wako na miaka 60, 65.
She's not wearing her signature hat today, but she has one on. It conceals a lot, she confides. But what this 52-year-old single mother does for a living remains the biggest secret. She hopes she will walk her firstborn down the aisle in a white wedding.
Watoto wangu waijui hiyo kazi kwa maana mimi nawapicha sana. Nilikuwa niwaambia sasa naenda pahali ati kulima kwa shamba, lakini tu ninashinda nikitawala hivi tu. Na hiyo inakuwa mtu mzuri kabisa.
They take everything in stride, but such in bulk. This means they will have a steady supply of condoms, even when there is a shortage.
Hata ukipata 5 ni 200. Iko wengine wanakuja, kuna kitu tutaweza pata. Wengine ni ya kudanganya tu, anakuambia nitakuja. Kaa hapo nikuletee. Na mngojea yakuji. Wengine anakuja, nakwambia niko na 20.
During the day, she is a mother, sister, grandmother, a community leader. Trying to make ends meet, she hides her pain in a hollow, dry laughter. In an empty stomach, she paints the picture of the go-getter African woman. The reality, however, she is hanging in there, the struggling woman. She has a mountain climb before her. It is not strange to find old women in such quarries, women who can hardly carry their own weight. They know the young men have money. Some will work twice as hard in the quarry but complement their dues at night by targeting their money. Slowly, they drift away. The rocky path to self-reliance, according to these elderly women, is what pushed them against the wall. The quarrymen know them, but they operate like a secret society. When it's work, they stick to the code of conduct until darkness creeps in.
Watoto wangu tu na hawaniangalia hata.
Wanatupa mimi kwa sababu yeye iko na matabu yao.
Some of them, it's simply addiction, and that is why they're doing it. However, I would like to request the Kenyan government, especially the administration, those who are selecting the elderly for the cash transfer, to support those who are practicing commercial sex.
According to a report by USAID-funded program implemented by the National Organization of Peer Educators, NOPE, the number of female sex workers in Nyeri County is about 1,000. 15 are above 50 years. In November 2014 report by the National AIDS and STI Control Program NASCOP indicates that there are 133,675 female sex workers in Kenya. 15 may be a small fraction by all means, but is it a sign of a changing narrative driven by neglect? Judy Kosgei, Citizen TV.